to prepare your response and 60 seconds to speak. Read the passage from a sociology textbook. You have 50 seconds to read the passage. Begin reading now.
Interpretation of the situation in a way that minimizes the connection between what they are doing and what they believe they should be doing.
Now listen to part of a lecture about this topic in a sociology class.
This is a true story from my own life. In my first year in high school, I was addicted to video games. I played them all the time, and I wasn't studying enough. I was failing chemistry. That was my hardest class. So this was a conflict for me because I wanted a good job when I grew up, and I knew that if you want a good career, you got to do well in school. But I just couldn't give up video games. I was completely torn. And my solution was to change my perspective. See, the only class I was doing really badly in was chemistry. In the others, I was okay. So I asked myself if I wanted to be a chemist when I grew up. And the fact is, I didn't. I was pretty sure I wanted to be a sociologist. So I told myself my chemistry class didn't matter, because sociologists don't really need to know chemistry. In other words, I changed my understanding of what it meant to do well in school. I reinterpreted my situation. I used to think that doing well in school meant doing well in all my classes. But now I decided that succeeding in school meant only doing well in the classes that related directly to my future career. I eliminated the conflict, at least in my mind.
Using the example discussed by the professor, explain what cognitive dissonance is and how people often deal with it.
Please prepare your answer after the beep.
Civilization. Using the example discussed with the professor from what cognitive dissonance is and how people often deal with it.
Please begin speaking after the beep.
The cognitive dissonance is a conflict between the thing and what people doing actually. In the listening passage, the professor tries to illustrate how people deal with it. When he was a high school student, the professor was a video game addict, and the score of test of chemistry was not good. He realized that chemistry is important to get a good career, but he changed his thought that sociologists that he wanted to become do not need chemistry, and thanks to this change of think, he could eliminate the conflict. This is an example of what people can eliminate cognitive dissonance.
Number 5.